Hello, hi Grandpa, it's Hannah, and I'm just going to do a quick little run through of Zoom on your iPhone. Most of us are using it on our laptops and like iPads and stuff, and it's a little easier on laptop and iPad, so it's a little trickier on the phone. And so I wanted to make sure, because I know you know how to do it, because you've done it, and there was that one time we were able to see you and hear you, but I don't think you were able to necessarily see all of us or hear all of us. So I want to just go through like your options when you first of all, how to get there successfully, how to make sure you can hear everyone and everyone can hear you, and how to make sure you can see everyone and make sure everyone can see you. And you might know some of the things I'm talking about, but you might not. And if I'm talking about something and you're like, Hannah, I already know that, fine. But keep listening because I want to make sure all the bases are loaded, everything's covered, we know what we're doing, because I want to see you on Sunday. Sorry about it, but I want to see you. So here we go. When you do the Zoom meeting, you're going to need your iPhone for sure, and if you have them, your AirPods. And they're not essential. I think you have AirPods. I'm not 100% sure, but if you have them and you know how to use them and you can connect them to your phone, definitely do it because it makes it easier for you to hear everyone and also for them to hear you because obviously it's in my ear, I can hear everything, but also it can hear me. So that way I don't have to deal with like, oh, I'm holding the phone far away, but now I can't hear my phone, so I got to bring it closer, but now they can't see me because I'm so close. Like, you know what I mean? So if you use the AirPods, do that. But if you don't want to use the AirPods, that's totally fine. But you want to make sure that if you're holding your phone like this, on the left side is the volume. And so there's two buttons. There's the top one and the bottom one. And just hit the top one a bunch of times, and you should see this little thing over here. That's the volume going up, and you can get it all the way up. And then if it's too loud, hit the bottom one, and it goes back down. So up, down, and that way, you can hear hopefully everything that's going on. So let me just say, doing Zoom on your phone is good, but it does have like different rules and different settings than most of us who are doing it on our laptop or iPad or something. So I'm going to be showing you, this is my phone. Ignore all of the notifications I have. It's a mess, but ignore it. So pretend this is the day of. So it is Sunday. Cynthia has just sent you the link. She's emailed it to you. So all you need to do is, first of all, do not go to the Zoom app. When you go to the email, it'll take you to the Zoom app. But do not start in the Zoom app, start in your email. So you're gonna pull up your email, and for this, I had Chloe just send me a not fake, but she sent me a real Zoom link, but she's not gonna be there, it's just gonna be me. But the one Cynthia will send you will just have a link and that's it. So once you see the link, you hit the link, and then boom, it takes you to the Zoom app. And it says connecting, and then it gives you all of this garbage, and you think to yourself, like, what does that even mean? Call using internet audio? Dial in? No, that's confusing. So it should look like this. And even though it doesn't make sense, just hit call using internet audio. So you're gonna just have here, and you're gonna tap call using internet audio. And then you'll see at the bottom here, this little thing is not red, which is good. You want this to be not red. But this one over here is still red, which is why this just has an H and you can't see me. So I'm gonna hit the red one here. It should say start video. And so once you hit it, it's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna hit start video and look at it! The video has started. So it looks like this. And the lighting's gonna be weird and you're gonna have to hold it at a weird angle, but at least people will be able to see you. And so you'll notice right now when I'm talking, it's gonna look weird, but there's nothing on the screen here. It's just blank. And you're like, where did all of my options go? Just tap it and you'll get all your options back. And so the main options you need to worry about are like in the bottom left, which is the mute and the video, because you want people to be able to hear you and you want people to be able to see you. But also the top left, when you tap, it has this little guy you want that to have these little little swooshes. You don't want it to look like that. You don't want it to have an X because then you won't be able to hear people. And so, yeah. Here's some other things. So here's this. Ignore how mirrory it looks. But so right now this is you. So say you were like just trying to figure things out and you accidentally scroll and you get here and you're like, oh no, what does that mean? It's not good because this means people can't see or hear you. And so if you do this, don't panic. Just scroll back to the main place where you could see like the main screen. And so because this is just like a practice video I'm making, there's no one else in this meeting except for me. I guess there's 2 of us now. But on the day of, you're gonna have like, a bunch of people in this meeting. You're either gonna do speaker view or gallery view. And when you do it on like an iPad or a laptop, you can sometimes, when you do gallery view, you can see like up to like, I don't even know how many people, but you can see like 20 people at a time. It's crazy. You can see everyone. And that's gallery view. But on your phone, when you do gallery view, you can only see up to 4 people at a time, which is good. You can still see like people. So you can see, I think you can see yourself, but you can also see 4 people. And then in theory, if this was the day, so this way you saw this weird witness, you get to the middle, and then you scroll this way. Because there's no one here, you can't do it. But if you scroll this way, you'll be able to see other people, which is good. And if you can keep scrolling to see all the different people, but 4 at a time. Cool. But what I recommend is doing the speaker view, which is the default, so you don't have to do anything. Because speaker view, I think you'll be able to see yourself, but the main person you'll be able to see is the person who's speaking. And Zoom knows who's speaking because they can use the audio and do all that jazz. So, yeah. So I would do speaker view, and then speaker view, you can see who's talking. And then if you want to see who else is in it, you can scroll and like keep looking, but you might get lost. So I would just do speaker view if I were you. Okay, so another thing I wanted to mention, which I don't think is a problem for you, but I'm just going to mention it and you can check it if you have time, is your settings. Because I don't think this is a problem for you because we were able to see and hear you. So I don't think you like disabled the settings and said like, no, I don't want to allow this app to use the audio or the video or whatever. But if you have time, I would just double check. What you need to do is just like, this is your phone and then the settings, Mr. Settings. So you go to settings and you're going to have to scroll literally all the way to the bottom because the apps are in alphabetical order and Zoom is going to be probably the last one you have. So Zoom, and it has all of these funky options. And if I were you, I would check microphone and camera and just make sure they're green. And I think they're already going to be green, but might as well just check. So yeah, I think that covers it. If you watch this video and you have any questions or something doesn't make sense, text my mom and she can let me know and I can text you back, or call and we can just explain. But yeah, I'm excited because I hope that this was helpful and we'll be able to see you. So I wish you all the luck and all the best. Okay, goodbye.